The next speaker is one of the leader here in UAE also. He's a very powerful man. Okay, he have experience here and good experience, and he will tell you his story himself later on. Okay, and just listen to him. Just have an open mind. If you want to change your life, or if you want to earn more, this is the opportunity, and he will explain it to you in his presentation. So if you are just clapping softly, all the negative energy from the other people beside you, it's all going to you. Okay? So you need to clap powerful. We will release now the negative energy from ourselves, and the one who will not clap, he will suffer. He will take all the negative energy. Okay? So we will welcome our marketing presenter later on. Okay, let's give him one complete. Okay, 2 complete, and millions of complete for Mr. Excel.
You can call me Ed for short. And I've been in Dubai for roughly 7 years now. Okay, and I'm a graphic designer by profession. Okay, so I don't know anything about public speaking like what I'm doing right now, but because of AIM Global, somehow it developed my personality. And it can also happen to you. And also, the bottom line here is that anybody can do this business. Okay, regardless of your profession, regardless of your educational background, anybody can do this business. It's not rocket science, you know. I've even heard somebody who only finished 5th grade in the Philippines, but now he's a multi-millionaire because of AIM Global. So when I saw that in YouTube, you know, it was like a slap on my face. You know, imagine I finished my degree in college, you know, and here is a 5th grader, okay, and he's now a multi-millionaire. You know, it was a slap on my face, and at the same time, it became a motivation for me and an inspiration. Okay, so if that guy can do it, of course I can do it, and you guys also can do it, right? Okay, so let's begin. How do you get involved in this business? First of all, okay, since this is a business, when you start a business, what do you need? Capital, right? Of course, you need to invest a certain amount of money. So, the initial investment you need here in AIM Global is a small amount of 1,000 dirhams. Okay? Is it big or is it small?
Big.
Big, okay. For me, 1,000 dirhams, it's very small to start up a business, don't you think?
International business.
An international business. I mean, you cannot even buy a tablet for 1,000 dirhams, right?
Right.
Okay. But with AIM Global, 1,000 dirhams can turn your life around. Okay? And the good thing is, you will get something in return automatically. Okay? What do you get with 1,000 dirhams? First of all, the company will give you a business kit. Okay? What does a business kit look like? It's this one. It even has a handle for your carrying pleasure. Okay? Inside, it contains a brochure. So here's the brochure. Okay? Everything you need to know about the company is here. The products, the awards, okay? The founders, you can even see the founders, the achievers, okay, their testimonies, even the marketing plans, all here, okay? Because you're going to be engaging in a business, you're going to need a brochure, and you're going to need all the information you need. So it's all provided here, okay? It also includes a set of products, okay? You have 2 choices. Set A contains 3 boxes of C24/7, 1 box complete, 1 box Colidus, 1 box white light, okay, and 1 box perfect white. This actually totals to 1,160 dirhams. Okay, so you're getting more than what you're paid for. Okay, so that's option A or set A. You have another choice. Same set, this time with 2 boxes only of C24/7, but you get an additional 1 box of KD 24/7, which is for kids. Okay, you know the gummy candies that she explained earlier? Okay, this one amounts to 1,115 dirhams. Okay? So still, you get your money's worth. Right? Okay? So you get products. Second, you will get 25% lifetime discounts on all of our products. The next time you purchase our products, the company will give you 25% discount. Pretty good, isn't it? Okay. Number 3, you will also get your own web page, okay, or business tracking center. Okay, you will have your own web page on the internet. You will have your own account. You will have your own username and password. Okay. Here you will see everything that's been going on with your business. How much money is coming in, how many people are joining, how many products are being sold. You'll be able to monitor that. Okay, you don't have to hire an auditor or an accountant. Okay, because everything is provided by you, by the company. Okay, okay. So how do you get your commission? Because here you will also see your commission, the money that you can take. How do you get your commission? The company will give you an ATM card. Okay? It's a dollar account. Okay? So how does an ATM card looks like? It looks like this. Okay. Has the company's name in global, and behind it there is a plus logo, which means you can withdraw your money from any part of the world. Okay, if you're going to use this here in UAE, automatic your dollars will be converted into dirhams. Okay, if you go to the Philippines, automatic you just look for any ATM machine with the plus logo. Okay, in the Philippines you'll get your commission in peso. Okay. In Pakistan, yes, just look for an ATM. Yeah, automatic because it's a dollar account. Okay. In Pakistan, you'll be, what do you call your currency? Rupees. Okay, so if you're in Pakistan, you're a member of AIM Global here. Look for an ATM machine. Okay, check your commission. Okay, insert your card on automatic. Your money will be converted into rupees. Okay, it's very convenient. Your money is very safe because we don't use checks, we don't use cash. Okay, everything is electronic. Okay, number 5. The company will give you an ID or membership ID. Okay, here's the ID. This is how it looks like. Okay. It even has your photo. Okay, and it can't be used by anybody else. Okay, so what are the uses of this ID? Number 1, if you're gonna purchase the products, okay, you just have to present your ID, and then they will give you a discount. Okay, you cannot go to any BC and say, I'm a member of AIM Global. Okay, here's my proof. You cannot do that. Okay, you have to show your ID. Okay, as proof that you're a member or you are a distributor. Okay. Other than that, we have establishments that are tied up with AIM Global. For example, here in Dubai, we have a tie-up of a certain restaurant in Satwa. Okay, Lola's restaurant. Okay, for example, you go there, you have your dinner. Before paying the bill, just show your ID, and the company will give you a discount. Okay. We have tie-ups with the health spa, travel agencies. Okay, you can see the list on our internet on the web page. Okay, you see those. So these are the basics for the international. Okay, for the international. If you have, since the company was founded in the Philippines, okay, say for example you have Filipino friends who want to join in this business, okay, they can get additional benefits. Number 6, this is for Filipinos, which is in the Philippines. The company will give you an accident insurance worth 200,000 pesos. Also, the company will give a free medical checkup. Okay, free medical checkup. And also medical reimbursement of 10,000 pesos. Now here's my favorite. The company also gives free transferable scholarship. Transferable meaning You can give it to anybody. It doesn't have to be the next of kin. It doesn't have to be a relative. Okay, it can be anybody. It can be a friend or a friend's friend or whatever. Okay, the company will give you a certificate. Okay, we have more than 300 affiliated schools in the Philippines. Okay, you can see the list on our website. Clear? Yes. Guys, for 1,000 dirhams, this is what you get in return automatically. Is it fair?
Yes.
Fair enough?
Yes.
More than fair for me. For me, it's fantastic. Okay, so I've only discussed the benefits, okay? Now I'll be discussing how you can earn money in this business. Would you like to know how to earn money? Of course. We have 6 ways to earn. Imagine, not only one way. We have 6 ways to earn with AIM Global. First way, of course, remember, you have 25% discount on our products. Okay, so you can do retailing. Okay, you can sell the products if you like. Okay, so since you have 25% discount, you can also get 25% profit. Okay, because for example, Colidus, if you are a distributor, the company will only give this to you for 80 dirhams, but our suggested retail price here is 105. Okay, for example, the C24/7, if you are a distributor, the company will only give you for 115 dirhams, but the suggested retail price is 155. So actually, it's not only 25%. Okay, you can earn 25% to 50%. Sorry, 50%. To 50% on retailing. Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay. Second way to earn is through direct referral. What is direct referral? For example, this is you. Okay? You joined the business. You invested 1,000 dirhams. Okay? You only need a minimum of 2 friends to start your direct referral and the business. Okay? For example, you invited someone on your left. Let's just call him A. Okay? So you are the sponsor of A. So he is a direct referral to you. Okay? Automatically, whether you like it or not, the company will give you 40 dirhams from A. Okay? For example, you have another friend. Let's just call him B. Okay? Again, you sponsored B. Automatic, the company will give you 40 dirhams. Okay, so 40 dirhams for direct referral per person. You can sponsor as many as you like. Okay, so if you sponsor 100 people times 40, how much is that?
4,000.
You get 4,000. You get 4,000 dirhams. Okay, that will appear on your web page automatically. You'll see there. I have 4,000. Wow. Okay. Okay. The third way is called the matching bonus. Okay, the matching bonus. How does the matching bonus work? Okay, so for example, again, let's go back here. Okay, you already started with your two individuals. You already have a left group and a right group. Okay. Okay. Now going back to direct referral, you have a 40 here and a 40 here. You already have 80 dirhams, right? Now, because the system will detect that you have a match on your left and you have a match on your right, okay, whether you like it or not, the company will give you an additional 120 dirhams. Okay, so how much do you have now? How much do you have now? 200 dirhams. Fantastic. Okay, but it doesn't stop here, of course. Of course, your friend A and your friend B, they also have 2 friends. Okay? Because if they don't have 2 friends, there's something wrong with them. Okay, just kidding. Okay, say for example, A also invited 1 on his left and right. B also invited 1 on his left and right. So let's just call them 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So same scenario will happen to A. He will get 40-40. and then 120, he will also get 200. Okay? Same scenario with B. Okay, clear? Now, even though you're not the one who invited 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay, the system will detect that you have another match on your left and your right group. Okay? So, you have a match with 1 and 4. That's 120 for you, an additional 120. You have a match 2 and 3. That's another 120. You get it? So, this will go on and on and on and on and on. As long as people are joining your business, okay, there will always be a match. You will always get an additional 120 dirhams. Okay? Sounds easy? Very easy, right? Now, here's the beauty of this business. This matching bonus doesn't only it also works with products. Okay, product movement. Okay, say for example, your left group was very fast. Okay, it became really big, no? But your right group is a bit slow. Okay, because this really happens. This is the reality. Okay, now even though your left group, okay, is very fast in signing up people, your right side is very good with selling products. Okay, they're doing retailing right now. Okay, so B is good with selling products. Number 4 is good with buying products. He keeps buying. Same with 3, and same with these people. Okay. Now the good thing is our products, they have points. They have designated points. Okay. So for example, the accumulated points of your right group has already reached 1,200 points. Okay? This point, or these points, will search for a matching person. Okay? So we will also get another additional 120 dirhams. Okay? So this system works for person to person, person to product, or product to product. Same scenario, if you have 1,200 points here and 1,200 points there, they will also match, and you will also get 120 dirhams. Clear? Very nice, isn't it? Okay, so that's only the third. There's also a number 4. Okay, the fourth way to earn, is called the unilevel. Okay, how does the unilevel work? For example, this is you. Okay? You have your left and your right. Okay? This will be called your first level. Okay? In unilevel, your direct referral, you will get 10% commission. And your indirect referral is 5% commission. So how does that work? Okay? So your first level, for example, your A and B keep selling the products. Okay? They're good with selling the products. Automatic, the company will give you 10% commission on your first level. Okay? Now, if you have your second level, okay, this will be your second level. If this becomes your scenario, okay, the overriding commission will be 5% commission. Again. Okay? Third, another 5% commission from product movement. Okay? So, from first level all the way up to the 10th level, okay, you will get 5% commission on products sold. Okay? Very good? Okay. Okay, now, we have this thing called dynamic compression. Okay, what is dynamic compression? Say for example, in the long run, some of your team members stop selling the product. Okay? It happens because you cannot control them. Okay? But you have more members down here, 11th level, all the way to infinity. You have more members here who are selling the products. They have product movements. But you have some members here who have already stopped selling the products. Okay. Because of dynamic compression, okay, the system will detect whoever is not moving, for example this one, and it will detect the person who is moving here, and the system will bring his sales up so that you can get your 5% commission. So means to say, okay, as long as you have a big team here, nothing is wasted here. Okay, they will serve us like a reserve. Okay, because of dynamic compression. So nothing is wasted. Okay? Clear? Okay. It doesn't stop there. Okay, like I said, 6 ways to earn. Okay? The 5th way to earn is called the stair step. Okay, what is a stair step? Okay, it looks like a stair. Like that. So basically here, you get promoted while you're doing the business. Okay? Once you've joined the business, the company will call you a distributor. Okay, distributor. Okay? Then you start selling the product, of course, right? And like I mentioned earlier, we have points in our products. Say for example, you started selling the products and you've accumulated 10 points from selling the products. You'll be promoted to silver executive. Okay? You will now be entitled to 10% overriding commission. Okay, the company will now give you 10% commission on all of the products. Okay, so yeah, as you continue, keep selling the products. You've accumulated 100 points. Yeah, 100 points. Okay, you will now be promoted to gold executive. Okay, you will now be entitled to 20% commission. Okay, actually you only need 90 here because this will be carried over. Okay, you only need 90. You only need 90 points. Okay, now as time goes by, you keep selling the product, okay, you've accumulated 1,000 points. Okay, actually 900 because you already have 100 here. Okay, you'll be promoted to global ambassador. Okay, you will now be entitled to 30% overriding commission. Okay, and if you keep selling the product and you manage to reach 2,000 points, okay, you'll be a GA 2,000 points. You'll be included in the company's profit sharing. Okay? Every year the company gives a bonus to individuals who have reached this promotion. Okay? Sounds good? Okay. Last way to earn is called the royalty bonus. Okay, how does the royalty bonus work? For example, you join the business. Okay. But you're very busy. I'm busy. My boss is asking me to work 12 hours a day. Okay? You only manage to invite one person on your left. Okay? You don't have a right. Blank. Okay? Unfortunately, this person is also very busy. Okay? He only managed to invite another one on his left. No right. Okay? And then he managed to invite someone who's very shy. He's very shy, okay? Very busy. You're busy. He's busy. He's very shy. So he only managed to invite another shy person, just like him. No invite on the right. Okay? Luckily, on the 5th one, he managed to invite what we call a halimaw. In English, it's called a monster. Okay? He managed to invite somebody who is a monster in the business. Okay? He managed to make his group really big. Okay? And he was promoted to global ambassador. Okay, remember the global ambassador? He was promoted to global ambassador. So automatically, this person is entitled to how much? 30% commission on his team. Now, since he is your downline, okay, all of you, you will also become, all of you up to 5th level, 5th level only. All of you will also be promoted to global ambassador. All of you will be entitled to 2%, and 2% commission. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Is it good? Is it rocket science? Remember, I'm a graphic designer, but I'm doing this business. They never taught me this in school. I only learned this here in Dubai. Okay, I learned this in 2 weeks. Okay, all you have to do is come here every week, guys. Listen, attend our trainings. Okay, and one day you will become like all of us here. Okay, who knows? One day you'll be standing here also, just like me. Okay. Actually, going back to the matching bonus, I'm going back to the matching bonus. With the matching bonus, okay, you're only entitled to 16 pairs per day. You're only allowed 16 people, 16 pairs, or 16 here and 16 there. Okay? Then the company will pay you. Why? Why only 16? Because the company doesn't want to go bankrupt. Okay? They cannot just give and give and give commission. They need a safety net. Okay? Or a ceiling. Okay? So for example, one day you manage to accumulate 16 pairs here and 16 pairs there. So 16 pairs times 120 dirhams is how much? That's 1,920 dirhams per day. 1,920 dirhams per day. Okay? Now if you have 17 pairs, for example, you manage to invite 17 pairs, the 17th pair will be taken by the company. Okay? It's good that the company also earns, because if the company goes bankrupt, we won't have any more business. Okay? Right? So it's okay, 1,900 dirhams per day with one account. That's with one account. Okay? This is what you do. You invest with one account. Okay? Before you invite 2 of your friends, okay, you go to the bathroom, you look in the mirror, and you talk to the person inside the mirror, and you tell them, would you like to join my business? Okay? If that person inside the mirror says no, you have a problem. Okay? But definitely that person will say yes. You get it? Okay. So, before inviting 2 of your friends, you invite yourself first. So that's the marketing plan. That's where my presentation ends. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. If you have any questions, okay, you can just ask the person who invited you, and they can explain to you even further. Okay. Okay. Before we end the presentation, I just want to call on someone. Okay. He's just gonna give you a few words of wisdom. Okay, food for thoughts on why you should do this business. Okay. He's a very powerful leader, a very good speaker, and he's also very successful in this business. Okay. So, like the traditional clap that we were doing earlier, do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so let's also give that introduction to him. 1 kolidus, 2 kolidus, 3 kolidus, and millions of kolidus to Mr. Jerome.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning.
Boss, you're gonna...
Okay. Again, guys, this is only to give you an input on how did I do this business, how did we start this business, and what really gives us the idea of pushing ourselves into doing this business. I am a food safety by profession. I'm working in one of the prestigious hotels in Dubai. Been here in Dubai for about 6 years now, and purely an employee for the past 4 years. Being in a food safety industry, it is somehow difficult and challenging for us, dealing with healthy and I should say safe food to eat to our guests. So I was like thinking into something that can really boost their immune systems pertaining to the guests that we have in the hotels. However, since we have the so-called management, so I cannot really pursue to a particular project. Then comes the AIM Global. At first, I was once like you, sir, ma'am, sitting over there, watching and actually checking until what time this is gonna be finishing. I'm hungry already. Until what time I'm gonna be sitting over here. But to tell you the truth, that was the turning point why I'm standing in front of you right now. I've been a purely employee for the past 4 years. Work, accommodation, work, accommodation, work, accommodation. The question is, Until when you gonna do that? This is not our homeland. Yes or yes?
Yes.
We're gonna go back home. The question is, if you're telling to yourself, I am satisfied with what I'm doing, then ask your loved ones back home. Do you think they're satisfied with the life you gave them? I bet not. If yes, do continue what you are doing. But if not, you're gonna think, and I tell you, this is the right opportunity.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here only to tell to you that this opportunity is a legitimate and the most potent opportunity that you can use. Me and my wife been doing this for almost 2 years now. Sorry, 2 years and 3 months now. In 1 year and 8 months, we did combat the so-called challenges in doing this business. And the reward was really, really amazing. We've put up 2 branches back home, 2 like this. One in Tacloban, Leyte, and one in Bato, Leyte. Okay? Apart from that... okay. You're from where, madam? Ilup, Aywa. Then you can find us there. Very soon, my wife will be flying back on the 5th. My wife is doing this full-time here in Dubai, jumps over to Singapore, then Taiwan, back to Philippines. This is what my wife is doing. And you know, the amazing point here is, see, it's not about how you're gonna make this money. Because if, first and foremost, if your products is not good enough, nobody will come and buy. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Now the thing is, see, the lucrative product demands in the market is really that high. Even other nationalities, just think about this. 2020, yes, it is somehow really far from today. But think about your market, think about the chances of you making another source of income, okay, is really amazing at this point of time. As per Paul's and Pilzer, the 21st century business is in health and wellness industry. And yes, we are in the health and wellness industry. And with this particular compensation plan, guys, there is none other business that can leverage yourself and multiply yourself to other people. Remember this, most of the businesses, big businesses I'm talking about right now, is into networking. Sad to say that there are people that have this close-minded that they can't absorb the idea of doing this. Why? Because what they think and what they implanted in their mind is to work, 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 work. And you're telling them, do business, business, business. No, work, 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 work. At the end of the day, you're gonna end up broke. I've already seen how you're gonna make money in doing this. Guys, this is just about following the system. Meaning to say, this formula is already been there. All you have to do is follow it. So my point here is, you might not believe what we've been talking here in front of you guys right now, but you might leave this building, 1,000 dirhams. Is that a problem?
No.
Money is a problem?
Yes.
Sometimes? Always?
Sometimes every day.
If you're telling me that money is a problem, if you're telling me if money is a problem, I will tell you yes. Why? Because you say it. Unless and until, how can I do that? Don't say, I cannot afford that. Ask yourself, how can I afford that? Then your mind will start working. But if you tell yourself, no, I don't have money, that ends the story. Now let me go back from 5 years. Today is 2014. This is your problem. I will tell you, 5 years ago, you have the same problem. Right? Now, remember this. You've been doing the same cycle all over again up to this year. If you will not change that cycle, it's gonna be the same in the next 5 years. Still, this is your problem, or this is your problem. For things to change, you have to change. Guys, we are here not to convince each one of you. We are here just to present this opportunity to you. It's up to you to make your own story, to make your own success. As I've always say, in this business, we are not telling you lies, we are not giving you false hope, and we are not here to hype you. You are old enough to understand if this really true or not.
Correct.
Right? Now guys, from today onwards, I should say, I hope we're gonna see each other again, and the success is in your hands. The success is in your hands. If you want things to happen in your life, I bet better check yourself 2 years back. What are the things you constantly doing? And if that particular things keep on happening, so you have to change something. Okay? But I will tell you in advance, changing is not that easy. Right? There will be challenges. In this particular business, you will face challenges. But it is not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you stood up every time you fall. Right? Again guys, I think it was being clearly explained to you guys. Did you like the products?
Yes.
Right? Do you guys start using the products? Do you like it? That's great. And does it make sense? Do you think you really make money out of this?
Yes.
Now, do you have any other questions, confusions, or makes you any sort of makes you confused? Do you have any questions or something? Objections maybe? If not, I have a question. Who are the first-timers? First-timers. First-timers. My question for the first-timers. 1,000 dirhams. It's not about how much you are pulling out from your pocket. Normally, most of us are afraid. What if this 1,000 don't work? What if I can't make it? What if nothing will happen to it? What if all negative? But ask this question, what if something will happen with this 1,000 dirhams? Right? Now you've seen how you can make it bigger, right? Now this, remember, the best thing about this is, how many 1,000 already gone out of your hands? Did you get something in return?
No.
Right? How many 1,000? Baba, if you will not buy the global package tonight, this 1,000 you'll keep back in your pocket. After 5 days, I bet 500 will be left in that 1,000. Then only you realize, shit, I missed my opportunity. I could have bought this 1,000, the GP. I could have already started my business. Now guys, again, decision is in your hand. 1,000 will make you bankrupt. Right? So I suggest, if whoever invited you guys to come over here, go to them, ask them whatever you wish to ask. Okay? So to those who wants to join tonight, I congratulate you in advance, and we're gonna be seeing each other again here very soon. We'll be having our first training for the new joinees, because in our business there is a free training that's already included in the package. Okay? All the top leaders in this company will share the ideas on how you're gonna start, where you're gonna start, when you're gonna start, and what things you're gonna start in terms of doing this business. Again, my name is Jerome. I should say, share the blessings to everyone, be a blessing to everyone, and remember, live rich.